Hey, Chloe, say hi. How are you this morning?
Good.
Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to pull up your homework quickly. And while you're waiting for me to pull up your homework, go ahead and start warming up with the technique, which is right here. So you have C major, 2 octaves, hands separately, slowly. Good. So what I would say, sit farther. It's gonna make it easier. So go ahead, stand up for a second. I'm gonna pull the chair a little bit long because when this is bent, it's a little bit harder for us to do this. When what we need to do when we pass. Do you see how the first finger has to pass under, right? So let's try to do it one more time and do this for me. Bring your 1 and 3 closer together like this, like a duck. Yeah, and feel that the third finger doesn't bend like this, but it's long like a chopstick. Go ahead, do that. Yeah, here we go. So when you're going to be doing 3-1, see if you can bring them pretty close together. Do you see how they like seasoning the keyboard? Okay, so play for me 3-1, 3-1. And try to make it as comfortable as possible. Very good, very good. And then the same thing with 4-1, 4-1, 4-1 right here. Nice. Yeah, good. Okay, now go ahead, stand up just for a second. Let's get you a little bit taller. Okay, so you're gonna sit farther and taller at the same time. Okay, so let's try it one more time. Okay. Notice that it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah, it's 3. So play for me this 3, 4, 3, 4. So think 3 here, 4. Okay. 3. No, 3. Yeah, and 4. And then on F. So think C, F, C, F. Play for me C, F, C, F. No, the first finger, right? C, F, C, F. That's exactly right. Now play 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, it's about brain, right? So it's not so much about practicing fingers. I mean, yeah, but you have to think first. Then it's going to make sense. Okay, go ahead, try left hand. Yeah, the rest. I mean, yeah, you kind of say, but when you're following down, make sure it's. So do this for me. 1, 1, 1, 1. So it's a C, G, C, G. Okay, first finger. C, G, C, G. Go ahead now, play 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So C and G. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And try to do you see how it takes time to do this, to turn? So first of all, get your hand out before and then turn. Yeah, get like prepared for turn. Try it one more time. Yeah, and see if you can get ready a little bit quicker. Yeah, only down, only down. Don't worry about that. Out. Better. Yeah, that was better, right? Did you notice it was more smoother? So for the next week, try hands together, but don't do them in parallel motion because it's a little bit confusing for the brain at first. So practice them this way. You're gonna start both first fingers on middle C. Go ahead, put both first fingers on middle C. Here we go, okay? And what is gonna happen when you're gonna do that? Your first fingers are going to be always together. So that means you're going to start 1, 2, 3, and in both hands you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then in both hands 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? No, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, make sure it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, interesting thing that in music you're gonna see all kind of scales, not necessarily like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. You will have to use, but scales are really good for practice. It's like running track, right? It's when you're running in life, sometimes you have to run all kind of different things. But when you run in the track, it's a straight line. So that's what scales are. It's like Olympics of running on the piano. Okay, so C major. I want you to do it 2 times per day. Okay, and you're gonna start both thumbs on C, right? Both thumbs on C, and then you're gonna just go out of that 1, 2, 3, right? And then another 1. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Does it make sense? Okay, good. So I'm just gonna end. When we say about those things, we say it's a contrary motion. Okay, so I'm gonna write C major scale, 2 octaves. 2 octaves, and it's going to say contrary, and you're going to know what it means. Okay, contrary motion. Okay, good. Let's move on. Okay, number 8, 9, authentic, play go, half, exactly. Okay, very good. Now I'm going to play one of those cadences, and you're going to tell me which one do you hear. It's too low. Okay. Happy birthday. I'm gonna play happy birthday to you. Which one?
Authentic.
Here's authentic. Happy birthday to you. Feels stronger. Happy birthday to you. Also called amen cadence. Amen. So this one is play go. Happy birthday to you. Let me use one more example. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. On the farm we had a dog, E-I-E-I-O. Versus E-I-E-I-O. Do you feel the difference? E-I-E-I-O. That's play go. E-I-E-I-O. That's authentic, okay? So listen one more time, okay? I'm gonna scramble it all around. Old MacDonald had a farm. Very good. Okay, now I'm gonna sing another one. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to someone. Happy birthday to you. No, now you're just guessing. I know it's really hard to tell at first, right? It's such a subtle difference. So I'm gonna play them one more time, like back to back. Happy birthday to you. That's authentic. Happy birthday to you. This is Flagel. Good. We're gonna keep practicing that, and it's tricky. But now you know at least how they look on paper. Okay, good. You forgot to do 9. Do you understand how to do this one? Okay, good. So in this case, tell me what is the total number of beats in 4 time when you look at this one.
4.
What about this one?
3.
What about the next one?
2.
And the last one?
4.
Very good. Good. So let's move on. Do you know how to do the next one? I think you do. It's pretty easy. So this one is half dotted rest. It's going to be equal this one. So you're going to write D right here. Is there any rest you don't know? Like, for example, what is this one? Is this a half or a whole rest? Very good. It is a half rest, like head, head empty, head full. Yep, perfect. In this case, you know what? Don't do 10, do 11. This is a little bit of math, okay? And when you try to do it while you're waiting, this way you saving yourself some time, okay? And you still learn. Because remember, at the end of the year, that we all gonna have this exam. Good. Let's move to this one. 2 times a day. Okay. Play and name the notes. Did you forget to do this one too? Yeah. Okay, good. Let's look at them. So go ahead, name. So remember, we say C sharp, then we say C natural, E flat, E natural here, F
Sharp.
F natural, A
Flat.
mhm.
A. Natural.
Very good.
G. Sharp.
Mhm.
T. Natural.
Very good.
B. Flat. B. Natural.
Yep, here we go. It's such a nice word. Just be natural. Okay, good. So now what you get to do, you get to play and say. But let's first just play, because it's hard to play and say. It's like marrying movement and brain. Oh, this line is so hard. Okay, so go ahead, play C sharp. Here we go. Very good. See if you can use the third finger. I mean, it's okay, but yeah. Natural takes you up, right? So in this case, yeah, so it's 3, 4, right? So it's a 2, 1, 3, 4. Go ahead. 2. Very good. Okay. Now what we're gonna do, you have to play and say it. C sharp, sharp, C natural, E flat, E natural. Very good. Do it one more time, okay? C sharp, C natural, E flat, E natural. Very good. Okay, now let's try left hand. Okay, first play it and then play and say it. What you're playing right now is A sharp, and it's way lower. It's right here. What are you playing? You have to find this note. Take it on. Remember, we in bass clef, right? No treble. It's so hard when you don't practice, right? It's like, yes, here you go. Okay, you do remember that, right? But we have to, so the problem with not reading, why most of the people never learn not reading? Because they skip their homework. It's like, imagine that you would read only once a week in a school for 30 minutes, and you never read again. Would you learn how to read? Not really, right? And you would struggle for your entire life. So see if you can. You still have to do your homework, okay? So let's give it a try. Good. Remember, it's only going to be a half step. So from this one to that, yeah. So it just cancels the sharp, okay? Good. Good. Now go ahead, try say and play it. Yeah, I think you're thinking G sharp, right? But this is a confusing thing about the accidentals. They both can be G sharp and A flat. But in this case, you have to say what it's written, right? So you could like spelling cat with a K. So A flat, A natural. So go ahead, say A flat, A natural. Good. Do you understand this one a little bit more right now? So what I'm gonna ask you to do, I know it's tough to do on your own. Do the half, what they practiced. And then for the next week, when you come here, I'm going to show you the other half, but you have to do this one at home, okay? So see if you can feel more confident. It doesn't have to be quick. It's still going to be pretty tough, but do it 2 times a day, right? Okay. Let's move on to this part. Okay. I think it says, what does it say here? Hand 1 time a day. And if you look at the left hand right here, left hand is actually, yep, that's where it's starting. You're absolutely correct. What are you forgetting? You're forgetting that A major has how many sharps? 3 sharps, and they're going to be F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, right? They're bum, 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 bum. So let's try it one more time and make sure that those 2 notes, F and G, they are sharp, okay? So what happened? You went 1 here. It needs to be 1, 2, 3, 1 on E. Try one more time from the top. And remember, yeah, one more time here. Yeah, just yeah, from the top to the bottom. Yes, here you go. Now you're correct. So A, G sharp, F sharp, E. E, not F, right? So it's da, da, da. Try it one more time. Yeah, it's just wider steps. So I want you to be a little bit more confident and remember about those sharps, okay? Good, let's try this one. Good, now that one. Thank you. Not gonna sound right without sharp. Yep. Very good. And as you notice those sharps, like, oh, so inconvenient, why didn't they write it here? So it's like, imagine that you're driving a road and it says speed 25 miles at the beginning of the road. Would you need the reminder that's 25 every 10 miles? I mean, that would be really wasteful, right? Imagine like the road sign and the, like 25, 25, 25, you should drive 25, you should drive 25. That would be annoying. So that's like, you should look up here. Remember that's speed of 25 and keep going this way, okay? Not bad, but for the next week, let's keep this left hand 1 time a day and remember those, right? The sharps, right? Remember the sharps. I'm just going to write it right here. So again, once you exit in the class, try to practice this so it sticks a little bit better. Let's move on. Okay, now let's look at this part. And this one is like, so let's give it a try with your left hand, okay? And this one, do you see that this one is not down here? Thank you. And third finger is going to be on, yes, because we have C sharp. Something is missing, right? Torture you a little bit, so you have to start thinking. Yes, but notice that it's not in a, we call this root position, right? And for that, you have to move all the way. And imagine singing like this, someone singing, hey, hey, dee, dee, or like, so what do you want to do? You want to move your first finger, slide it carefully to F sharp, okay? One more time. So third finger. Good job. Now slide your first finger to F sharp. Yeah, and slide your 2 as well. Yeah, it's going to feel like, yep, good job, Chloe. And then back. Yep. Remember the G sharp. So tough. So you want your 1 and 2 very closely together, remember, right? So your first finger is actually stationary. So play this one. Good. And you still, it looks like you're still a little bit too close. I would say, yeah, bring your feet a little bit closer to yourself and like sit taller slightly. Yep. I know it's not entirely comfortable because let me drop your seat actually a little bit more. Oh, where are we going? Are we going up? No, we're going down. Right? Okay, and scoot back, scoot back. So sit farther, okay? Good, so go ahead, play this one. Good, and remember the pinky is gonna go to the black key. There we go, and then back. Good, now let's do the whole thing. Yes, but it's not what's written. See if you can do it. Yeah. So notice how the pinky. Yeah, you went from instead of reading, you were trying to remember, right? And you remembered that one. So go ahead, give it a try. Remember, make sure the pinky sounds. Here we go. Good job. Good. Okay. Yeah. And by the way, what type of cadence is this? 5-1 is. You have three choices, right? Half. Is it half? 5-1. It's okay to make mistakes. Don't worry. It's better to make them and make a guess. So make a wild guess. Which one do you think it is? You have three. Flagel. Okay, good. Flagel will be 4-1. This one to this one, right? And this one is 5-7-2-1. So what other choice do you have? Authentic. And 99% of time while you're learning at this level, it's going to be authentic. That's the secret. Okay, good. So for the next week, I also want left hand, okay? 2 times a day. Right here, okay? So it feels a little bit more comfortable. Okay. So try to do your homework so don't spend all this time like explaining. And then we have very little time to actually playing something fun. Okay, measure 9 to the end, hands separately. Okay, let's start. Oh, by the way, you memorized this one? Yeah. Okay, good. Let me hear it. That's okay. Keep it. How strong your sound is, but also we should remember that it sometimes needs to be more delicate. It's extremely hard because you have to split your brain in half and think strong, 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 strong. Good. Can you play to me just left hand? Strong. Yeah. So it's gonna be like this. Let me. I'm gonna lend your hand and feel it. Okay, go ahead, give it a try. And wait for me. Strong. So hard, yeah. And strong. And the first one is gonna be. So all you have to do is go fast into the key, slower, fast, slower. Do you feel the difference? Like it's an impulse, okay? Because there was a diminuendo right here. Yeah, more gentle. It's like, Mom, I want ice cream. So at the end of the phrase, I want ice cream, right? It's softer, okay? Go ahead, try it one more time. And now you have to work really hard because you have to think about left hand being more gentle here. And the right hand still being cheerful and bright. Quarter, half. So you have to think about those both B flats. Would be nice, but unfortunately have to play not E. E, you would be correct in treble clef, but you in bass. Yeah, so that's got you a little bit off. So this one is G. Remember that F is right here, yeah? Yeah, here we go. I know, and you'll have to, I mean, yeah, it says hold, but with your hands, just let it go, and pedal will help you. So, in this case, do you see how your hand kind of naturally two is here, and you can do 4 2 1 1 if you want, or 4 2 1, and then 2 hops over and play this one. Okay. Both tunes. Yep. Good job. Good job. And notice how conveniently twos are put together in both hands, right? So it makes your job just slightly easier. Also, they both G's. So that was good about Mozart. He makes it a little bit easier for you. Not entirely. Good work. I'm glad you did hands together. Kudos on that. Okay, excellent. Go ahead and memorize this part. Okay. So, okay. Let me hear left hand. It's your and. Okay. Right hand. And by the way, this one is what key? We just practiced that in your scale skills. A major. Exactly. How many sharps?
3.
3, and sharps are?
F, C, G.
Very good. So for the next week, bring me the right hand. I would say up to measures. So measure 5 to 9, 10, 11, 12. Right hand. Okay? Any questions? Anything looks confusing? Not really?
The 5 going down.
Can you point it out? Right there. Okay. So all you have to use is the shift, right? When you will be playing violins, what is going to happen? We only use 4 fingers when we're playing violin. So that means, let's say if you want to play the scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, you have to shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Yeah. So that's what happens here. You have to shift. You have to play 4, 3, 3, and put 5, and your hand is shifting. Does it make sense? I'm going to write shift, but I don't want you to think too hard of that. Play for me this 3, 5, 3, 5, because that's exactly what's going to happen here. 3, 5, 3. Here we go. Okay. Does it make sense? So you do notice how your hand's shifting. Yeah. Make sure your back is strong when you do that. It's going to help. So play again 3, 5. So easy. Okay. Now play 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, and again it's a 5-finger position. 3, 5, 2, 3, 5, 4, 5, to look down. Remember, it's a you have to read what is on paper. Play 4, 3, 3, 5, 3, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'll make sure your 5 is on the same thing. C sharp. This makes sense? Any more questions? Okay, you good here? Okay, then we're done today. So, but go ahead and do all your written homework. Here you go. You don't have a pencil? I can lend you this one. And by the way, when you're going to be doing violin or any, if you're in the youth orchestra, you always bring your music and you always bring your pencil because you need to, there are going to be some marks that you have to make very quickly in your score. So pencil is going to be incredibly helpful.